They're like, yeah, you just gotta dance while everyone boos you, that's the point. Like, but I'm the best mom, soccer mom #1. The character of Pit Viper originated based on sunglasses.
I got my ass beat as J.K. Rowling, and that felt really good.
Like, your booze feed me. It was like
I'll talk in a low voice and I'll facial express and I'll do whatever, but I'm badass with my sunglasses inside.
Being a gross, angry, evil character. Lifestyle, vitality, yes. You're a star. Make me some money.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to go
In wrestling, like the heels, the villains are always have their own fan base because it's fun to cheer for a villain as much as it's fun to to boo a villain.
In pro wrestling, heels are your villains, your bad guys, your instigators, your problem makers. You want to see all kinds of heels. You know, we have that dominant heel who's going to just destroy people. We have that, oh, I'll cheat to win, or I'm sneaky, or please, I don't want to get hurt anywhere but the face, you know. So we have good and bad aspects to them.
Hi, I'm Celine Harder, and I was the original fight designer for GoGo Battles, and I also performed as Pit Viper. I love playing heels. I love playing villain. I love losing. And so Kayla was like, yeah, we want Pit Viper to be the big heel of the first season. I was like, great. And she's like, that means that you're going to be winning all of your matches. And I was like, oh, okay, still great, but what I really love is to lose. But it was a lot of fun to build that up and to hear the crowd booing you and to get to really delve into that being a gross, angry, evil character and yelling at the audience. It's very cathartic as an entertainer for many, many years to be able to be like, oh, I don't care if the audience likes me. In fact, I revel off of your anger and your revulsion.
I think Pit Viper is our most natural, classic heel villain because Pit Viper herself is a very good fighter, capable, stage fought training, etc. So I think when Pit Viper does her gimmick aspects of it, because she hits hard and makes it look that way, but her gimmick is classic, like 80s villain, like just
I'll talk in a low voice and I'll facial express and I'll do whatever.
Definitely borrowed some of the Macho Man Randy Savage. A little bit of Jake the Snake in there as well. In later seasons, I had a snake puppet that I would bring out with me. I had some fun in finding like there was some wholesomeness in the character, even in spite of being a heel. I had a lot of fun in having her be evil, but also kind of dumb. There was a lot of fun in playing with that, in, you know, being hoisted by your own petard as it is, where you're like, okay, I'm setting up this storyline or this move, and then because you don't really see the long-reaching consequences of what you're about to do, you're foiled by yourself. The character of Pit Viper originated based on sunglasses. There's a brand of sunglasses that are out there that are fantastic. I'm not getting paid to say this, but I've accrued several pairs, and they're like the kind of big 80s. They say Pit Viper on them, very like Macho Man Randy Savage. And so I had a few pairs of this, and I was like, I'm gonna make my character be Pit Viper, because my character is a heel, and then I already have like branded merch that I'm wearing.
I'm badass with my sunglasses inside, and I might even wrestle with them.
At one point, I sent an email to the fine folks at Pit Viper Sunglasses in character, writing it as in character and saying, well, you know, I hear that you're Pit Viper, but I'm actually the real Pit Viper, and I challenge you to a duel, and, you know, full of bravado and ridiculousness. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna send this email out into the ether and maybe they'll get a laugh out of it. And they emailed me back a very lovely email, and they also sent me some merch for free. I got a pair of sunglasses, I got a big flag, stickers. So yeah, I was unofficially sponsored by Pit Viper.
So I'm Jade Benoit, and I'm an actor. I do a lot of comedy, mostly comedy, and I play the character of Karynn Johnson. And this is my baby, Braxton. So the origin of Karynn Johnson, my friend Mike Johnson wanted me to come see an episode of GoGo Battles. So I came and saw a Christmas show and was like, this is wild. I have been missing this for all of my life. So through Mike, I talked to Kayla and Victoria, and they pitched a character for me.
Karynn Johnson was a character that we had in our heads for a long time, and then we were looking for the right person to step in and play. And then we thought of Jade.
Karynn Johnson, I think, was the beginning of us being like, okay, we're gonna write characters.
Yes, yeah.
We wrote that character, it hit, and we were like, yeah, these narratives have to be really strong, so we really want that.
She's like a pumpkin spice latte kind of soccer mom, that lady who calls the cops on kids selling water down the street, you know, for their trip to Disneyland sort of thing. So they pitched it to me, and they gave me some suggestions to go find a beautiful wig, which I did. And through my friend Mike, who actually used to commentate with GoGo Battles, we made it kind of a character thing. Mike was my husband that I bossed around, so we just stole Mike's last name. Karynn is a bit of a mix of that lady that you see at Walmart yelling at the cashier because she didn't get her nickel back. She's also kind of a mix of like like she wants to be the loving, devoted wife, loving, devoted mother, but like definitely drinks too much wine, too many Aperol spritzes.
I am a white woman who is outraged. I want to speak to your manager.
She's that classic lady at Starbucks that's, you know, making sure that she's got her triple vanilla latte, mocha, extra vanilla, less whip, more whip, hot, extra hot, but cold. You know, she's that particular kind of lady. So she's definitely, like, she used to be the high school cheerleader, you know, kind of peaked in high school, but is trying to just keep this romance of her life going. She's the princess in every room she walks into. She is a Republican, and she is a devout believer to G-O-D. Yeah, she's that lady that everybody hates, but she just sees it as love in her own weird, twisted way. Yeah, she's the lady that's really easy to hate, and she should be. That's how she should be seen to the world, especially in GoGo Battles. I really love being a heel. I remember my very first show, I came out and I was nervous. Like, I was very nervous because Kayla and Victoria are like, oh yeah, do that, do the thing that you did in rehearsal. Like, they're gonna hate you, they're gonna hate you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, they're gonna hate me. But the minute I got on stage and everyone was like, boo, I was like, your boos feed me. It was like this like power thing. I was like, yes. It made me want to take up more space. I love seeing signs that are like, destroy Karynn, just in general. I would like to play a face at some point, but I think I'm too established as a Karynn. Even as Jade just coming in and watching, like me and myself coming, they're like, hey, it's you, and I'm like, hey. I'm just watching. So I don't know. I really enjoy playing a heel. It's very fun. I like being villainous. I like that people hate me. This is the only time that I'm like, I want people to hate me. Like, usually I'm like, I want people to like me. But this, I'm like, I totally accept it. Yeah, I'm like, put your finger in my face and tell me that you hate me. I'm like, great. Jade is definitely not like Karynn in a lot of parts of my life. I would say about 99% I am not Karynn. There is the 1% that is just like, like I love waving and I love smiling and just being like, I would say that's the most relatable thing Jade is to Karynn. So when the concept for Karynn Johnson was first pitched, it was like, oh, does she have kids? I was like, oh, she's got kids for sure. Like she's a soccer mom, orange slices sort of deal. So I knew that I wanted something. I wanted like some sort of baby-esque sort of deal. And that's where Braxton came in. Another fighter actually gifted Braxton to me. They're like, oh, I have an old Cabbage Patch doll. Do you want to use it? And I was like, okay. So I used it. I went and bought a baby Bjorn on Kijiji. And was like, yeah, new baby Bjorn, $20. So I went and I met the lady. And she was like, oh, are you expecting? And I was like, oh, no, not at all. But I was embarrassed to tell her, like, I'm using it for my wrestling show for my baby. Because she was holding her baby as she was like talking to me. Oh, are you expecting? And I was like, oh, no. It's for my sister. She is pregnant and she is having a baby. So I will get her this. And she was like, okay, yeah, oh, that's nice. But you could tell she was like, that's weird. You're just buying a used baby Bjorn. And I was like, anyway, have a great day. Bye. So I was like, oh, it would be great if that lady ever came to see the show and she's like the baby Bjorn and she's like, wait a second, next one. So Braxton, yeah, I think my first fight, I had Braxton in the baby Bjorn and did a full fight, and then sometimes I would like wind up the little arm and then would like punch the fighter or whatever. Braxton's been used in a lot. You know, we'll do like the gags of like, latch, and then I'm like, oh, this is my baby. But then like the next minute I'm like, but I'm the best mom, soccer mom, #1. But then we'll like bash my baby's face into your face to win a match. You know, and as any good mother does. Karynn plays to win.
I'm Polly Darton, and I'm a heel, southern girl, outdoorsy girl who likes to dance and kick butt. Well, I'm a small town Alberta gal, born and raised here, and I've always been involved in outdoor activities, and we had rodeo and things in my small town, and then I moved to Calgary, and they have the biggest outdoor show on earth here, so I thought, you know what, I need to be a cowgirl, and that's how Polly started. I've always been a performer. People tell me I'm a ham. I was like, what does that mean? A ham. I'm a ham. Okay. Is that like a pork chop, but not? So yeah, I like to make people smile and laugh.
It sounds like Polly is very much like you in your real life. Is that true?
I would say mostly until they made me a heel and a right-wing supporter. And I was like, people are gonna hate me. I don't want to be that. And they cheered and loved me anyway. So I was like, well, as long as they, you know, if I come across that way and I can make people believe that and they still cheer for me, then that's all that matters. We're just out having a good time, and we're very collaborative. Everybody works together. People give opportunities for others to do shows. I feel it's very inviting, loving, supportive community, and I can't see myself ever stopping. We've done so much already in this show with the pools and the little blow up, the sumo wrestling, all the things. We haven't had any live animals yet, though. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
My stage name is Gingerella, or Uncle Ginge if I'm doing drag. I play Deborah from Corporate. Deborah from Corporate is all about the rules all the time, to a really disgusting degree. So you just hate her on principle, because life is a lot more nuanced, and your day-to-day is a lot more nuanced, but Deborah's there to point out if you're not following the rules to a T, essentially. I got involved with GoGo Battles quite organically. My partner at the time was working the door at Dickens. Him and the cook at Dickens, RJ, who is a friend to us all as well, they quickly became fangirls and have their own little, you know, sort of standing date night to go and see GoGo Battles. And I decided to tag along. And I instantly fell in love with the absolute silliness of it. And it's right up my alley. I used to do a lot of improv. I tend to, at 45 or 44, whenever I got 44, I guess. How old am I now? I'm 40. I'm about to be 46. Okay, sorry. At 44 years old, I got involved at burlesque. So I'm a late bloomer in the community. But I fell in love with GoGo Battles and just knew immediately I wanted to be part of the silliness. And I saw a lot of different ages, a lot of different body types, different genders, different races. Anybody was welcome at GoGo Battles, and it was just a great, fun time that I wanted to be part of. So sort of at the same time, I was getting into burlesque and getting to know Victoria and Kayla, and I just asked Kayla one time, I said, hey, what do I gotta do to be in this show? And then she approached me very shortly after that to do a little bit part, which was Deborah from corporate. And I was immediately booed, and I just ran with it, and I made it really big, and they asked me back. And now I'm a recurring character. Being a villain in GoGo Battles is some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. The boos feed me. I've actually played a couple of villains, a couple of different villains at GoGo Battles now. I also got the opportunity to play J.K. Rowling. A little bit of a sidebar, I am a mom to a beautiful transgender daughter. So playing a character like J.K. Rowling was actually pretty cathartic because I got my ass beat as J.K. Rowling, and that felt really good because, you know, we can't really do that in real life, unfortunately. I'm playing opposite of what I actually feel most of the time, so it kind of lets me work out some of that anger and aggression in a healthy, safe way. Yeah.
My name is Victoria Banner, and I play a character called #GirlBoss.
Buy, buy, buy! Sell, sell, sell! Girl boss!
I'm a stand-up comedian, and I've been a stand-up comedian for 10 years. And I genuinely don't know how Carla and Kayla heard of me, but they sprung a surprise meeting from one of my website contact inboxes at the National Music Center, and then they both just explained that they needed me for GoGo Battles, and I didn't know who they were or what GoGo Battles was, but I was like, this sounds super fun. And they're like, yeah, you'll just figure it out, And then I'm like, okay, and they're like, yeah, you're like #GirlBoss, you're like #GirlBoss. And then I was like, okay, and then they're like, yeah, just make a costume, and I was like, okay, and then I spent a week lovingly crafting a costume, and I wrote #BossBabe. And Carla was like, it's #GirlBoss. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then, so I didn't have enough time to make another costume. So instead of #GirlBoss being more of a live, laugh, love lady, she's kind of this glitzy billionaire, if that makes any sense. And so I've always played her as a glitzy billionaire, especially because we already have a Karynn. My character sells MLMs. I sell an MLM that's like a lifestyle brand called Snecool, which is a play off of the word snake oil. And I try and get people to join my multi-level marketing scheme.
Hello there. Do you suffer from sucking? Hi. I'm #GirlBoss, CEO of Snecool, and you can too. But seriously, folks, have you ever wondered how you can achieve? Do you want to diversify, unlearn, lean in? Well, this might be the opportunity to get a great opportunity expedite.
And so usually I'm the heel, I'm the bad guy, and I do bad things, but sometimes the bad things I do are more evil than what can be accomplished by just a lowly live, laugh, love lady.
Well, allow me to take advantage of the strange female friendship we have. Come on up and try my new product. It's called
there's a huge backstory about Snecool, which is this MLM multi-level marketing pyramid scheme that I sell. And Snecool is, the motto for it is lifestyle, vitality, yes. And it will just solve your dreams. It will fix your life. And so if you start selling Snecool with me, you're gonna have a good time. What is Snecool? Sometimes it's protein powder. Sometimes it's makeup and cosmetics. Sometimes it's like an exercise brand. I do not know what Snecool is. Outside of GoGo Battles, I'm a very punk rock progressive comedian, and I have a really cool, I guess, like correlation between, since I started doing GoGo Battles and playing like a bad guy in GoGo Battles, or sorry, a bad lady, a bad femme in GoGo Battles, and being a comedian, I kind of got used to people booing me as this wrestling heel, and it allowed me to be a little bit more fearless in stand-up, because for like the first 8 years of me doing comedy, because I've only been doing GoGo Battles for 2 years, so for the first 8 years of me doing comedy, I was like, okay, how do I make these people like me? How do I make people like me? But I had some like political takes, and I had some kind of edgier stuff that I would still be trying to do comedy like, everyone's gotta like me all the time. And then the first time I did GoGo Battles and I was playing a heel, and you get onto the ring, and then Carla and Kayla were like, yeah, you gotta just dance. And I'm not a dancer, I'm a comedian. They're like, yeah, you just gotta dance while everyone boos you, that's the point. It shattered something in my comedy brain, and so I feel like I've become a better stand-up comedian in the 2 years that I've been doing GoGo Battles, just by virtue of understanding that sometimes the audience likes to be at odds with you.
Snecool, it's really cool, and it probably won't kill you much.